Hello, and welcome to Retro and Rhapsody, episode 112. Why aren't there so many games about rainbows? June is Pride Month, and what better way to start Pride Month than by taking a look at games featuring the month symbol, the rainbow. I couldn't find actually that many games that specifically had rainbow in the title, but we got a kind of a diverse set of games. These games range from cute platformers with incredibly obtuse elements to games that started the tactical shooter genre. Okay, let's go. Yeah, so it is now June 1st, as we're recording this. So it is in fact Pride Month. So we will... I figured one thing that would be a good theme for an episode is take a look at games involving rainbows. You know, the thing that's basically kind of the symbol of Pride, even though it only covers a small portion. But still, I thought that there would be a lot more games involving rainbows, but apparently I could only find 4. And it's 4 pretty interesting games. Games that I've wanted to take a look at several of these, so that's, I guess, a good opportunity to do so. Especially this first game, because this is a very fascinating game. Let me just go ahead and get it loaded real quick.
God, when I think Pride, I think Rainbow Six. You're right. Shit.
Yeah, that's the only kind of unfortunate. Also, thank you for the follow.
Hell yeah, enforce the police state.
No government operates at Pride.
Yeah, we'll get to that when we get to that. But so yeah, let's just go into this first game. This is also one that was a pain in the ass to get working but that is not a this game's fault. That is emulation is a nightmare fault. So let's just get this game going. Yep. So this is not Rainbow Project. This is Rainbow Islands, the story of Bubble Bobble 2. So yeah, naturally, considering how much of a hit Bubble Bobble was, that there would be a sequel to it. However, this isn't the kind of sequel you'd probably imagine, because it's an entirely different game, and this will kind of explain the mechanics real quick.
It's an entirely different game, and also it's worse.
Yes. Well, yes. This is a very tricky game, but it does some things that I kind of like and also kind of hate.
Also, it's a neat game, but it just does not in any way stack up to Bubble Bobble.
No. So yeah, let's just go ahead and start. Also, one thing that a kind of a underappreciated genre of music or game music that I really appreciate is a very good level start music. And this game has a really good one. At least I think it does. Also listen to this music. Would you be surprised that in certain home versions they had to change this song?
Are you perhaps implying that it's not good?
No. It is very much somewhere over the rainbow.
As I said.
Especially the intro bit. So, I'm going to be doing something kind of... So, one thing about this game is that there is actually there is one good ending and I think 2 bad endings. It is very much the rule of like Sonic in terms of how to get those bad endings, because let me just do this real quick. Okay, so you see how I got that diamond?
You have to get all of them?
You have to get 7 diamonds, all the colors of the a small diamond for every color of the rainbow in each stage.
Oops, you like that one?
So here's also the thing. So if you do that, you'll get a big diamond at the end, and you have to get all 7 diamonds in order to get the final stages. There's an additional fun thing, in that if you collect all the small diamonds in the proper color order, you get a permanent upgrade. At the end of the stage. Also, you can bypass the boss fight. So I'm going to at least show a couple of those off. Actually, I'm going to show... There is one that I really want to get because it is a really good upgrade.
Congrats on getting none of the correct colors.
Well, we have four. So each level is kind of divided into. Is that gonna be short? So here's how the thing. Here's kind of the logic for how the diamonds spawn. It is based on when. So divide the screen up into 7 columns. If the enemy lands in one of the columns for each color, going left to right, like red, orange, like going through Roy G. Biv.
I just love the panic rewind you did.
Also, in the micro I linked the strategy wiki article for this game. This game is surprisingly complex in terms of like point bonuses. Because every 3 enemies you kill, you will get that's way too far. Ooh, actually I want to shoot though.
No, apparently there's an extra version.
There is that. So that is something that Taito actually did with a lot of their games. That is basically it is a much harder version of the game, where they basically reverse the level order. Crap.
Oh, you can do right to left as well for doing that shit.
Want that? There we go. Let's see. Is that gonna do it? Nope. Oh, that should do it. There we go.
Oh, okay. This game has codes. Okay.
Yes. There are codes that you can input at the start of the game, and you'll get, like... it's the same permanent upgrades as well. Okay.
Man, I just see this game and I'm like, wow, this isn't Bubble Bobble, and I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
It's better than Bubble Bobble.
It is absolutely not. Like, I find this game fascinating. This has... Oh, also I like the fact that some of the power-ups, or the little items, are just beer.
Yeah, beer. Beer,
So-
peas, lemons, cucumbers, like...
So, because I did the correct order, that's why that door is there. Also,
Oh, okay, that's a face.
Here is the worst thing about this game, the boss fights. Go.
Damn, you're going...
Okay. So I could have just bypassed the boss and gone here. So now I'll have a permanent speed upgrade. Also, you get the diamond there. Also, you see that thing at the top? That little code thing? That is one of the hidden codes. Oh.
Combat Island!
You get to do this all over again.
Yeah, rejects that boss. I didn't realize when it was up on top of the screen that it was a face.
So the fun thing is, I'm just gonna have to kill those things. Because in order to get the diamonds to appear, you have to crush the thing with the diamond. You can't just hit them with the rainbow. Not just that. God. That, if I time that right, that should be good. Yep.
Also, what is that they're shooting at each other, huh?
Yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna do this normally.
No, you gotta do it. Gotta do it right, Lola. What the fuck? Fucking rewind, get rid of that piss yellow diamond, and start over. You fucking coward.
Do you want this to take an hour or 45 minutes?
Get the sherbets, though.
We will see the best ending either way. Also, I'm going to be
best
rewinding.
ending-
I'm going to be rewinding enough that permanent upgrades are really not worth it.
Look, the best ending is gonna be me kicking your ass.
Also, well, the thing is, I also need to actually get the diamonds first. Ooh, actually, crowns are good.
Hey, does this have co-op?
No, it doesn't.
Weird.
Because I was thinking, I'm like, oh wait, because I was See, people were saying like, oh, that there's certain versions that have co-op. None of the versions, there is no versions of this game that have co-op.
Yeah. Cause like at least okay, yeah.
I was gonna say, scrolling is bad enough, just on its own, that I'd imagine if you're trying to deal with two people. Also, these things, I hate that it's how it lands and not when you kill it. Is that gonna be far enough to you piece of shit? Fine.
The game is actively mocking you at this point.
Yeah, I'm more used to the NES version of this game, which actually takes out a good majority of the like weird like hidden stuff. It just makes it play more like, you know, the normal game.
Which is a shame because I like the weird hidden stuff.
Also, they changed. So I'm gonna keep the what the hidden things are a secret until we actually get there. Also, is that... Okay, there we go. Okay, I just need to get an orange. Also, it's fun because as you get later levels, you have to deal with a lot of, like, weird platforming bits. That's not gonna work. Let's see. I thought... and I can't, like... There's no, like, hold down the thing to prevent it, like the weird tricks you can do in Bubble Bobble. There we go.
You did it. Congrats, completed.
Okay, you know what? Oh, I thought that was stage 4. The good news is once you get the diamond, you can just bum rush to the top. There are different level stages, but not for a while. Damn it. Also, it kind of sucks that if you mistime your rainbow, you trying to climb up, you'll kind of go through it.
Like you do.
Okay. Also, remember this boss fight not being great.
Wow, look at this fucking thing.
There we go.
Nice.
That's another thing, is that your rainbow kind of stacks inside of itself. So it doesn't quite, like, get erased. I guess. It's probably a weird way to do it.
I enjoy it. Really.
Also, that... So you fall so, like, slow, that's kind of frustrating.
Coward that you are.
Oh.
Damn, almost all of the diamonds in one level.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about being higher levels, giving you, more enemies, is that it makes it, you know, easier to get the diamonds.
I do like the death sprite for the those bats.
Yeah, the fact that it's all the Bubble Bobble enemies.
Yep.
Oh, actually, I can...
I'm sorry, what is that Dracula?
Don't worry about it.
The fuck was that Dracula?
It's a Dracula that I think if I leave it on long enough, it will start shooting lightning at us. Ooh, good. I was hoping that I'd find this.
Like, all I'm saying is that Dracula looks like he likes peeping in on women's restrooms.
So yeah, the wings are pretty good because they do exactly what you'd imagine do, and you have infinite jumps. Oh, except it lasts the stage. God damn it.
This music is driving me insane.
It's great because... Oh, actually, no. It's great because there is a later level, probably I think there's 2 levels from now, that will change the music in a way that will actually probably be worse.
What if Somewhere Over the Rainbow, but sung by chipmunks?
That's also the problem with your rainbow getting longer, is the fact that it takes longer to spawn. Or like it takes longer to shoot another one. Yeah, I think those are supposed to be wolfmen. Oh, also I got the power... I got a power-up somewhere that is increasing my score as I walk. Oops. Okay.
I really hate that Dracula because he looks like he steals women's shoes and sniffs them.
One thing about the home ports that's actually kind of weird is that there's actually 2 NES ports. There's one that is done by Taito themselves, and that was the one that came out in North America and Japan. There's also the European-only Ocean version, which is actually a little bit more arcade accurate. Also, let's go cross.
And look, all I'm saying is that Dracula's on a fucking list.
Okay, let's see. Ah, God. I really hate that your hitbox is the entire size, your entire sprite. Oh, great.
See, that Dracula wears shoes with the camera built in.
He doesn't wear shoes. He doesn't have any feet, though.
I know what I fucking said, Lola.
There we go. Okay. I can't remember how big the sprite on the in comparison are. Actually, let me check something real quick. I want to see if this is the one that I want the special item for. The plot is basically I think you got a letter saying got something that's like, oh hey, we're stuck in the Rainbow Islands. Okay, yes, 4 is the one I do want. So
It begins! Gotta murder, correct.
And they're not gonna they're gonna stay over to the other side of the screen. They can go away. Whoa, whoa! Then I can accidentally hit the, fast forward button.
Speed up.
Both those things. There, that thing looks like a thing that I can hit. Right, it doesn't go that direction. Not close to actually... Wait. The hell? Okay, I just have an item that now whenever I jump, I do a red star. That's great.
I think that was the ring.
This is gonna make this a little trickier.
Look, I'm just glad that we're done with everyone's favorite ruler, Vlad Touch Ass.
Vlad Touchies the third.
Exactly.
Oh, that's not far enough. Always going...
There it is.
Oh.
Always walks around the castle putting his hand on people's shoulders, trying to do ASMR into their ear.
Just comes up from behind them, gives them a shoulder
Oh, that's not
massage,
gonna
breathing
work.
heavily on the back of their neck.
Let's do it. Let's just...
That's the kind of king I want to be.
Oh, okay. Perfect!
Wow, that was fucking convenient.
Nope.
So what did we just accomplish?
I got two diamonds in a row that were like the exact ones I need. Is that just a gun?
Yeah, that's just a gun.
You're just a gun.
Ah, it's gonna be
What does
way
that
too
even
far.
mean?
Oh,
Hell
Okay,
yeah!
just a giant sack of money in the sky, sure.
Loads of money.
And it's got two lines going through it, so you know it's extra money.
the Trigun that had the currency being the double dollar?
Yeah.
Yes.
Come on. Oh, that went way too far.
And it was just denoted by literally $2 signs.
It was, yeah, it was pretty good.
I thought it was the double line through the.
I think it was
Yes.
two double line dollar signs, yeah.
Come on.
Sure, we could have... We need a currency. Well, what about dollars? Nah. What about double dollars?
That count? No. That's
Okay, are
gonna be
double
way too
dollars better or worse than credits?
far. Credits are just boring.
Yeah, credits is just super generic. It's up there with, like, units.
Exactly.
Again.
New yen is great, you son of a bitch.
Or money. It's just spelled M-U-N-N-Y.
Okay, that one is very good, I will have you know. The one thing Kingdom Hearts got right.
I know several games that use coal, C-O-L-E.
Also, everyone knows that Zenny is the best currency, followed by Meseta.
Okay, but what about Gol, G-O-L?
Nah.
Or Gil?
Looks.
Well, you got one of the things you needed.
There we go. Just need the last one.
Poke dollars.
That
Is it
should-
Poke Dollars or Poke Yen?
Oh, I got it.
Wow!
More like Poke
What?
Yes. Hell yeah.
Okay, let's
You can
get out.
finally
of here.
attend Pride. That was the goal of the game, right? Attend Pride.
Sure.
I'm glad that we've been getting all kinds of foods and now we're getting bamboo shoots.
We're a panda.
Also, the good thing is that I'm actually going to actively avoid getting the bonus thing for the next level because it is actually will cause us to
Fuck you over?
yeah, because it's a level warp.
Wow, that's a real fuck you.
I think you can just skip it and like not go into it, but it's not worth it.
Just say it's a really weird choice, ending-wise.
Because it'll get you further, but it will also lock you out of the best ending. Okay, here we go.
Well, at least you don't have to play it through multiple times and navigate a really annoying romance meter in order to get the best.
You'll never move past that game, will you?
I physically and mentally cannot.
It's broken you significantly.
Well, that tweet you made was specifically calling out time and eternity, and I'm not wrong.
What tweet?
Badly explain the name. Badly explain a game.
Oh, I mean, yeah, it applies, I guess.
It really did.
I mean, Lolo knows exactly what I was referring to with it.
What was the
But,
tweet again?
it was the explain your favorite anime badly, and what was
the
mine?
actual...
Yeah, I'm finding it. I need to go to my
This is-
actual tweets.
So I think mine
I-
was.
Hmm?
I think mine
Yours is
was
Monster.
Oh, that was the anime one. I thought there was a game, video game one.
Oh,
so
I defined as human beings suck at making or being right or something like that. Basically, with Radiant Silvergun.
yeah, I forget what mine was, but it was about Planescape Torment. I distinctly remember, but the anime one is a party of idiots try solving all of the problems they've caused, only causing more problems and making everyone a worse
help
person
this
for
boss.
it.
That is 100% time and eternity.
Also, there, permanent wing. Also, by the way, you wanted different music?
Also, specifically,
Hey, guess
referring
what
to
game
Konosuba.
came out during this time?
Why? Why?
this is very good.
But yeah. So I was referring to Konosuba, but somebody else pointed out in another Discord that could describe Slayers. I'm like, you know what? Yeah. Also very good. Highly recommend Slayers.
This Slayers is pretty good.
Also, Lena Inverse is like the most perfect D&D character. Look, as someone who makes trash characters on the regular, I deeply appreciate Lena.
But I will not lie that she had very prominent influence in the creation of certain characters.
God, just... Why Breakout? Why?
Oh, mine was two brothers try to unkill their mom and pay an arm and a leg and a body for it.
Well, it's not just Arkanoid, or it's Arkanoid, specifically.
Yes, I know, that's... Yeah.
Oh yeah, by the way, this is what happens when you...
Oh no.
Hey, Shizzle. By the way, one thing I will not show off is that you actually get... There's different game over music, if you die in this stage. You'll do the game over music from Arkanoid.
That's fucking stupid.
Those molecules look familiar.
Man, I should save up money and I just have you play Shatter for an entire fucking stream.
Wait, what am I... Oh, blue.
How did Middens go? I missed it because...
We, kind of bailed on it because I could not figure out where to go, and also it was giving people headaches.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Oh, I know where those are from. Duke Nukem.
As I said, I didn't expect it to rate well, I just want people to experience it.
Okay, here we go.
So man, this is really unforgiving timer-wise.
Yeah. That's... Okay, there we go.
Yeah, now we can just fucking leave.
Ice
Man, this
cream
is a
bar.
real asshole.
Oh, it just... Okay, that's why I'm like, wow, we just started the stage. Oh, right, it's just that. Oh,
This is
also...
not a very good game.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's perfectly alright.
It's okay. It's not... The problem is the pedigree that it has.
Yeah, it's not Bubble Bobble, and that's the real issue.
Like, they
'Cause
chose
Bubble
to
Bobble-
use... They chose to use this as their weird experiment.
Because yeah, Bubble Bobble is incredible.
Okay.
I also look forward to when you start doing the Puzzle Bobble games.
It's on the list.
Or Bust a Move, or whatever you want to fucking call them.
Also,
Wow!
it's dough.
Fucking blowing my mind with Andros here.
Okay, but there's no deer or female deer.
Look at this Andros motherfucker.
Yeah, we did not beat Arkanoid. We did not beat Arkanoid, so we did not see this guy. But he is in fact the final boss. On the last stage of Arkanoid, you have to fight this guy, and he does this exact pattern. God, you move. The problem is not. He just falls so slowly. There we go.
Yeah, I was gonna say the problem is actually the wing controls.
Okay. Now this one I do kind of want.
I see. So if you get all of the gems in every level, you unlock the final level.
No, you
unlock
get the
final
true
le-
ending.
No, you unlock the final levels.
Oh, okay.
Also, by the way, final levels.
Ugh. Ugh.
Emphasis on that plural there.
Yes. God damn it.
I love murdering these not Bombermen.
The music has this weird, like, hollowness to it.
God damn it.
Yeah, the instruments are not good.
It's like the instruments were there, but only in spirit. It's the best way I can describe how this sounds to me.
You are going to forever be betrayed by your rainbows.
It's not a very good tagline for Pride Month, Torpid.
You know what? Too bad.
Just put that on a banner. You will forever be betrayed by your rainbows.
Oh,
Look, it's just a fact of life, alright?
This is true. I have never once found the pot of gold.
God.
Are you supposed to get them in order, or?
Yes. If I want the bonus, yes I do. Which in this one I kind of want, because, what is in this one is a... Ooh, crowns are good. What the hell is this?
Cause so basically you can also go right to left, so if he gets like the purple to start with, he can do that.
Yeah, but it's
But you started with
just
red.
it's the
so
same
you're
thing,
locked
it's
in.
just a different direction.
Yeah. It's rough regardless.
Ah,
You'll never be free.
I feel like the soundtrack is better played backwards.
no, we have 3 other stages, we can get the hell out of here. Actually, that one might... Nope. Nope. the hell with it, we don't need it. It would be nice.
Yeah,
but,
fuck it.
yeah.
What is it?
It is a thing that will constantly rotate around you and kill enemies.
Oh, that's fucking useless.
Well, is it just one thing, or is it like a actual shield?
It is. It would be really nice to have, but it's not vital.
I feel like it could also potentially screw you over for what you're trying to do.
It could, yeah. Time it so that it bounces. That should be far enough. Yes.
I hate that you're getting a hang of this.
But also doesn't help the fact that there's no like guide to say, hey, this is going to land here, so. Or like this is like here is the start of the orange section, or like that.
I like that the rainbows have their own physics, so it will stop stuff.
Also, how trash do you think this kid is with all the cocktails and beer he's been drinking?
He's aight.
Which also reminds me that the fact that the main enemy of this franchise is drunk. Like his name is Drunk.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Now you can just fuck off.
Yep. Also, I'm gonna try and get the bonus thing for the next stage, because it is a really stupid thing, but also I kind of want to get it.
Well, now I'm curious.
There we go.
Can't believe you didn't get all those crowns.
Got him. Okay.
If you put a crown in a toilet, would that make it a royal flush?
I mean,
No,
it's
it
already
just
the
clogged the
porcelain
toilet.
throne.
It is awkward to use.
Bag of magic food, please do not bring RC Cola into this. There's already enough disappointment here.
Oh, it was
Okay.
nicely timed to the music.
Behold Punchbot with the power of punch.
Fistbot.
Alright.
Fist.
Dragon Island. Oh, this is an arcade game.
Wow, look at that awful dragon.
Of course, that was a third of it. You know what? Let's try and do it the other way. That should be... yes.
A dragon was here to burn and ate the countryside, and you killed it. I know that's supposed to be a cyclops, but it just looks like a weird onion.
Thank you for the host. God damn it. The thing hit the rainbow right as soon as I... there we go. Oh, you... oh, I timed that perfectly.
This is really good.
Okay, got it. Oh,
God, that dragon sprite is incredible. Fucking Spyro remakes, hunky dads, eat your heart out.
Great bulging dragons.
God, that is such a
It's gonna be my new exclamation from now on.
that dragon was hung like an elephant.
what?
He was smuggling an elephant. Let's be real.
Oh, right. Spyro, yes.
Lolo's having a hard time keeping track of what we're horny about.
What
Just
trash are you
packing
people
more
saying?
heat than the U.S. military.
Bob. Damn it! Piece of shit!
How dare you die in the wrong position?
Well,
Man,
no,
they're just really bent on giving you those blue gems.
well, it's supposed to be the indigo one. Oh, actually, that's... Oh, okay, that... Ooh, now, does this count as... Yes, it does. Okay, now can I time this?
Yes!
Oh.
You can.
Okay. Time this,
Okay, you need to... Yeah.
if I time this right... There. Perfect.
If you time it through the power of time wizardry.
No, see, it's sheer skill.
Sheer skill at hitting that rewind button.
Exactly.
Oh, and that's... There's a... Damn it.
No, it goes straight to hell.
Okay. Nope. Hey, why's that?
You grabbed it.
Some of those make a really weird noise.
Oh, you can choose when they drop down.
Yeah, it's whenever they collide. Okay, come on, there we go.
Okay, you could probably drop down so I get the yellow gem. Orange.
Wait, was there? I don't think that's an orange.
Yeah.
That's an onion.
No, there was an
No,
orange
down.
gem at the bottom.
At the
There was an
bottom.
orange.
Yeah, at the bottom.
It despawned.
Ah,
Oh,
it despawned, okay.
Well. Oh,
Congrats on getting the Holy Grail.
He chose wisely.
oh, that's gonna be just a shoe anyway.
And yeah, that's what it is.
Let's see if I time this.
That's how shoes work.
Here we go.
Wait, how the hell are you changing the gems? color?
That's
So
based on the height they're killed at.
Divide the screen into 7 columns, and wherever the enemy lands determines what color
is
gem it's gonna be. Should be God.
I just like this.
Suck shit, loser.
God damn it. Ugh. What the hell is this hit? This hitbox, your hitbox is huge.
Look at this motherfucker camping that gem.
Nailed it. First try. Didn't have to work hard for it.
First time, every time.
60% of the time, you get it the first time, every time.
Thank you, Michael Scott.
No, that was Paul Rudd. He played the one that yelled a lot, Brick.
Oh, I was gonna say he's the one that didn't climb the Ammonus' ass.
No, Paul Rudd was doing the I think it was Paul Rudd was doing the oversexed one.
Okay.
60% of the time, it works 100% of the time.
Well, there's still 2 levels in this world.
Oh my god, these ghosts.
I don't have to.
I love the dragons so much because they're so bad.
They look.
And
They actually look
dragons?
like they came out of Deadly Towers.
Yeah,
like an
actually,
ogre.
now you say it like that.
God damn it. God, the timing on the wing is weird.
Those levels seem kind of not good.
Well, it's the problem of, like, oh, hey, we're gonna go make a longer level because it's endgame, so... God, those ghosts are really good.
They're so happy to be here. Okay, but now you have to do the level in reverse.
Actually, also I just realized something. God, this controls like ass. Ugh. Damn it. There we go. Okay, let's see. There's no secret door. Right to left does not work.
Well, that's what the strategy wiki said, so fuck you. Sorry, I screwed you over, Lolo.
Well, now we can't get a score higher than 9 of all the digits that we have. But also... Here we go.
Fuck. Ugh.
So time for a callback to Retro Rank Rhapsody Episode 1.
This game is so long.
This is a level that is based on a game called the Fairyland Story.
Look, I just love that you killed the mini-pope.
The one thing I will say, though, is that this does feature a really good remix of the music from that game.
God, just already, I'm so tired of this game.
Well, the next 2 levels after this are pretty interesting.
Okay.
I think you will really appreciate the next level.
I'm just saying, like, this game's gimmick can only carry it for so long, and adding 3 additional worlds is like, ugh.
Yeah, let's not worry about the secret endings, or the... Let's just get the diamonds.
And is the secret here even that good?
No, actually, now that I see it, it is not. It is basically all the, basically you get more points.
Also, going beyond all 9s is meaningless anyway, because you're not getting that high.
There are some, hidden bonuses at the end that will get you that high.
Ooh, okay.
But, it doesn't matter.
Sorry, I screwed you over, Lolo. I fucked it.
I was gonna say, that's the guy that is using the same guy that I would. God damn it, I'm not getting that.
Golan. Also, man, the next 2 games are special.
Yes.
Well, one of them's actually pretty good if it is what I remember it being.
It is the one I'm pretty sure you're thinking of.
And then Rainbow Edition is magical.
Yeah, that's gonna be not gonna take long to cover, but it's gonna be
a ride.
Yeah. There we go.
To be fair, it's important. It is actually very important.
But yeah, you can see everything that thing has to
Oh,
offer in like 10 minutes.
Fuck.
What?
No, it's just, that was a really bad spot you were in.
Oh.
I hate what I now see the wizard attack as. Just a
What?
toenail clipping.
God damn it.
But maybe that is what it is. Maybe they're summoning toenails. All the toenails from underneath people's beds that they've clipped.
You know what? That would be a very powerful magic, because it would skeeve literally everyone out.
That gives me an idea for the next Salem session.
Ah, yes, the toenail launcher.
Would you like it? It'll go great with the spear gun I gave you.
Just
Also-
an assault rifle called the Clipper, and it just
The
fires
one-
toenails.
Actually, now that I
Oh
think
my
about
God.
the one thing that is I would have liked to get the secret thing for is because the boss of this stage really sucks.
That bad?
It's we'll see.
I do actually like this tile set.
Yeah, it's really good. The Fairyland story did not get the attention it deserved, which is why I think it's still ranked pretty high in the attack list. It just had the thing of being Bubble Bobble for Bubble Bobble, which is why it's probably in this game, is because it shares a lot of similarities with Bubble Bobble. Okay, here we go. So this is what this boss represents is basically you remember the white skull from Bubble Bobble that would appear if you took too long?
Mm-hmm.
This is the Fairyland Stories equivalent of that. There we go.
Yeah, well, now it's fucking dead.
Also, now we get mirrors.
Know what mirrors do?
They essentially act as diamonds. Also,
Okay.
also remember Taito's other big franchise or game that came out this time?
Nope, no clue.
Oh, actually, oh crap, I do kind of want this one.
What is this one?
Basically, it's rainbows are generated every time I jump. Problem is, there's just so many goddamn projectiles.
But Lolo, please explain for the class.
What this is?
Yeah.
It's Darius. You know, what the hell with it.
This game is kind of a dick.
Yeah, it just kind of got really bad really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. No, I'm not even gonna bother with it because it is going to. This level's hard enough on its own. time. Nope. Jesus, this is brutal. Oh. Don't have to worry about it. So one thing that the NES port of this game did is that they took I think it only has 2 secret islands, but one of it's devoted to another title game called Kiki Kai Kai. And basically it has, I guess, an exclusive world from that.
Well, yeah, I agree with Marsh though. Why is this game so long?
Like, remember that Bubble Bobble, in order to get the best ending, you had to play 200 levels.
Yeah, but it felt good to play Bubble Bobble.
Yeah.
Also, there were level warps.
That too.
Like, you literally cannot use any sort of warp in this if you want to get the best ending.
Also, best things, I don't remember next level being this, like, having this many projectiles, so it actually... in fact,
At least the music's good.
Yes. This is a good rendition of Cosmic Airway.
So many bamboo shoots.
There we go. Yeah, goddamn it. Yes, it is beer, Iggy. That is... We're seeing that correctly. Also... because it had to,
Okay.
it is Darius.
Okay, that is not an electric fan that would not keep me cool in the summer.
Why would you build such a machine?
Also, you want to bet what the final stage is based on?
I don't know. Is it a good game? Is
Yes.
it finally a good game? Ah, I see.
This game doesn't fucking end.
Good.
This is the last stage.
I'm so glad that this music is playing. Such a good song.
Doo-doo-doo.
You know what? Let's forget it. Did not see the bomb.
This place is hell.
I mean, it's the final stage, so has to be expected. No. Oh. Okay, there we go.
Woohoo!
Onto the health is.
Avoid all the stained glass and let's get out of here. Little chompy ghosts.
Monsters. Oh, right. Those enemies.
Grab all the bergs.
I like the drunk just throws bottles of whiskey at you.
They tend to do that, yeah.
Also, I appreciate the McDonald's.
It's not the golden arches.
Okay, time for the final stage.
We're there. We're finally there.
To fight the
For
boss
all
of
these
truth.
years.
Okay,
The truth was strip mahjong all along.
I joke, but it would be hilarious if the final boss just makes you play the entire game in reverse.
It doesn't. I know for a fact it doesn't.
I know, but it would be hilarious if it did.
Just an absolute fuck you.
I'll play this on extra version.
All the levels are upside down and in reverse.
Ah yes, for the true ending you gotta play extra.
I mean, that's how Bubble Level 1 is. You gotta beat in Super to get the best ending. This
Got that little shit. Exists to keep you from doing that.
God, and I'm too big to like go through the pipe.
Yeah, you can't slide through easy.
I think this is the so fat that I just go through. Like my hitbox is so goddamn huge.
Do the wings count?
No. Okay, here we go.
Can't believe you're about to kill Bubble Bobble in their Infinity Gauntlet.
Oh, here we go. Wait. Oh, is that a unique death animation? Huh. Okay. That's interesting.
What a strange boss.
It's a Chompy Ghost. Chomp chomp.
That is a Baron Bomboba.
I'ma call him Chompy Ghost.
Also, time for a really weird reference once I beat it.
Groovy.
Oh, it didn't. Oh, you only get it. You only get it if you do the final thing. Okay.
The
There's
final
a hidden,
thing?
there is a. Oh, is it here? There is a hidden thing that. Okay. There is a hidden thing. If you get the final thing, you beat the boss in one hit. And the screen will say, "What strength? But there are many monsters like me all over the world." Which is a direct reference to Street Fighter 1. But this is why I had to get... You have to get every item. So you get the mirror.
But one
This
of the
is really good on the eyes.
one of the cells is empty though.
God, your family's fucking massive.
These are the people that were kidnapped by... or in the Rainbow Islands.
Super Skull Monster.
I actually like this music.
Yes.
The music in this game is really hit or miss.
Yeah, because like the main theme is alright, it's just it's the only level theme.
For most of the game.
Oop, hold on. Alright. Also, so yeah, that's the hint. So,
To be fair,
oh, I was just saying. So yeah.
ass. You need to test every game, Lolo.
You were 9 points off.
No, that is the limit unless you
That
get a
is-
certain item.
Yep. Alright. So yes. That was Rainbow Islands. I don't know. Why is the third dude feeling fine?
It was pretty okay.
I have no idea.
It really overstayed its welcome, though.
It starts out cute, but I feel like after levels, it really just becomes the same thing.
So it turns into a real asshole.
Yeah. And that didn't look like it controlled very good either.
No.
Also, the diamond mechanic being a nightmare.
Yeah.
Yep. And
Clearly
just all the really weird, complex things in general.
So this is definitely masterclass, rank 1, higher than Radiant Silver Gun.
So let's see. Let me scroll down a bit. Oh. I'm trying to think.
Would you rather play this or Rolling Thunder?
I would rather play Legend of Kage than this.
But what about Bomberman, like the original Bomberman?
Oh, that is the NES one. So
Oh, okay, NES Bomberman then.
I would probably.
I'd play Burger Time over it.
I'm thinking.
This or Sinistar.
I'm just trying to see if a game pops out that I'd rather play than this. I think in between Kid and Caboodle, I'm thinking kind of in Kid and Caboodle or Tron, or in between them.
Yeah, that sounds fun to me.
No, it's just called Bomberman. It's just I have it listed as, because I think I put it pretty low.
I think it was in orange, actually.
Yeah, Bomberman. I just have it listed as classic just to differentiate. That is 204. Oh, also, since I have it in here,
Perfect.
4.5. This episode 12, 7, Taito, arcade game, is in fact an action kind of game. I would very much call that cute.
Yeah, no, definitely.
I would definitely call that expert.
Yeah, no, it's a real fucker.
Hateful. I'd call that hateful.
Let's see, like/dislike.
Dislike the controls, gameplay.
Yeah, I'm thinking general. I'm thinking gameplay, and also I have a
Hate the music.
No, see, the music was hit or miss,
hate.
which was the real problem. Like, there's some pretty good music in there, but also there was some not.
Actually, what I would. Actually, what I'm thinking. What I'm thinking actually is this. Dislike. Mechanics too difficult to understand. Hate. Length.
The length, yeah.
I do kind of like the graphical style.
But see,
Yeah, I think it looks really cute.
graphics were kind of hit and miss though, because some sprites just definitely didn't fit. Like that
To
one.
be fair, those were deliberate references. Like,
That Darius level is just straight out. They took the sprites out of Darius.
Well, I was thinking more of the that devil boss that you fought. Like that whole sprite did not look anywhere near like. Any of the
That's
other
because that
sprites.
also was taken out of the game.
mm-hmm.
Oh, so this is
Like,
just
the
kinda
last 3 levels are all references.
So it's just kind of like parodious at that point.
Kind of.
All right.
I think that's kind of what I'd put for that. Oh, also it did not save the music that I put in here. Let me actually add some.
Just about every song from East is good. Wise.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so yeah, that was Rainbow Islands. So, on to our next game. And this is an interesting one.
Yeah, it is.
Because let me just pop this bad boy on. So I need to fix it so it looks somewhat decent. So, yeah, let me just do this. Yeah, except, oh, weird, except one thing. So this should be very familiar to most people. But this is not what you're thinking it is. This is not Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition. If you take a look at that logo, this is Street Fighter 2 Rainbow Edition, or what is commonly referred to as Rainbow Edition. I'm gonna actually put in a credit so that you can't quite see what the weird thing is about this. Also, hey bear. Let me do this. One last note. Here. And then here. So this is what, essentially this is a ROM hack of it, but it got actually released into arcades. So let me just do some things real quick to make this a little bit easier to take a look. So I'm going to give myself infinite energy. And
I was wondering how we were going to qualify this for this show, but that works.
And then there's that. So, just go ahead and start. So it's at first glance, this is essentially just Street Fighter 2. Let's just pick Ryo. Once we get into the actual game, we will see some slight differences. Okay, so first off, things are a lot faster. You can now do special moves in the air. Your Hadokens are... all special moves are altered.
I don't know how I feel about homing Hadoukens.
It's pretty good.
Also, by the way, if I hit start, I'll switch characters.
What?
Oh, also... Okay, you know what? Health you. Health this.
You win. Perfect. Round 2. Fight.
Okay, let's try. Oop. Oop, hold on. Okay, so yes, this is just Street Fighter, but weird.
Are you still using the same,
No, the link is not going to work properly if you're using the Flash player.
Alright.
It's just called Rainbow Edition from the title screen.
Because the title is Rainbow Color.
So this is actually kind of an important bootleg because this is the entire reason why Street Fighter Turbo exists.
And Turbo didn't take too much off of this, did it?
So one thing that this had that was copied a lot was the ability to do combos.
Yeah, because I remember playing the Turbo Edition, and it didn't have the weird shit like being able to change your character or homing.
No, that part was not done. It was strictly the speed.
Looking for a little Street Fighter low?
I like how his that the tiger flame that he does, when he does it from a standing position, the actual sprite for the flame has to go down before it can go.
So, which one is this, Lolo?
This is Rainbow Edition.
Oh, Rainbow Edition. Never mind.
I love the stupid homing Hadouken.
That
Oh,
homing
Rainbow
Hadouken looks like it's
Edition.
doing a sine wave and then going forward.
What a mess. I just got here and I found out you're playing Rainbow Edition. Oh my god.
Well, it's
Oh, I
Rainbow
suppose
episode.
it's Pride. It's Pride Month, right? Okay, I get it now.
Yes.
Right.
Pride Month, which is why he's gonna do Rainbow Six.
Right, the most pride-friendly game.
Rainbow Six and Rainbow. Did I miss Rainbow Islands?
Yes, you missed the entirety of Rainbow Islands.
No. That's okay.
There wasn't like a reading rainbow game.
No, there wasn't a Reading Rainbow game. Okay, you know what? I think we've seen enough of this.
Rainbow
This
Edition
game is so good.
So you guys were talking about what Turbo Edition did to change Street Fighter? Or
Yes.
No.
Yeah, because kind of a little bit because basically Capcom saw that and said, "Oh, that's interesting. Let's let's put that into our let's put into a new version of our Street Fighter." Except then they also from that it was like, "Hey, we need to stop bootlegs, so let's make our CPS2 hardware have a suicide button and all that."
yeah, so you had Street Fighter 2 and then you had Championship Edition. Championship Edition added alternate colors where you could mirror match, and it also added the bosses as playable characters. And then you had Hyper Fighting, which is also known as Turbo Edition, which basically just upped the speed.
And that
So-
also came from some of the stuff here because we did Championship Edition already.
Gotta fight fast.
So this is definitely a ROM hack. So we get to use this list that we have not used much of. So in terms of this being a modification of an existing game, where would we put this on the list?
Top of the list, fucking very top.
Yep. number 1.
Are you sure?
No.
'Cause we have
I
stuff
don't-
like Zelda Randomizer and also that Toho Lolo game.
To be
I
fair,
don't
I,
know,
would say
I'm
the Toho Lolo game goes over, but nothing else. But also, I don't like randomizers.
I don't know. I'm walking the dog. I'm not actually watching the stream.
I'm gonna say, honestly, I would probably play Pac-Man over it.
Because I kind of was thinking in between Zelda Randomizer and Mega Mario.
Certainly goes over Somari, that's for sure.
We haven't done Somar yet.
Like I said.
Okay. All right. So,
I've made my vote.
so how?
So- Anyways, I'm gonna bounce. I saw you guys were doing Street Fighter, and I had to jump in. I forgot this is a Rainbow Team Edition, and nothing against LGBT, all to them, but I got nothing to say other than that because I'm done with. I don't know Rainbow Six 1. So
Okay.
later, y'all.
Later. Anyway.
Right. that was a thing that happened.
That was an experience.
So yeah, I'm thinking in between, because you were thinking what in between 4 and 5.
Yeah, that's where I would put it, honestly.
Hell
about-
yeah.
I was gonna say, with that, I think how about splitting the difference, putting it in between Mega Mario and Pac-Man.
Just listen to that bass.
Okay, so this is Street. Which is in fact came out. It had to have come out in 1992. No clue on what the actual developer is. An arcade game. Very much a fighting game. I'm going to say that it is very confusing. Now, would this be considered superior to the original game? Or around the same?
I think it's superior, but that's also because I think it's hilarious and I'm not huge on Street Fighter.
Yeah, I'm not super big on Street Fighter either. The fact that it added in enough stuff that actually changed their minds on a future iteration of it, I guess would honestly make it better because it introduced the whole comboing and stuff. So that, improved the series overall.
There it is. So I guess that would get a thumbs up.
How emoji?
Also, audience, I guess.
Do you have a nerd one?
I mean, I do have a researcher.
I'll just say it's for nerds.
Hang on, I'll say balanced.
That hashtag nerd shit.
Exactly.
Alright, so like/dislike.
Dislike Street Fighter.
I don't have an emoji for that.
I mean, it's early Street Fighter, so it's extremely samey no matter how you modify it. If I were to say dislike the gameplay, it feels kind of unfair because that's basically all that the game has is just the fighting. But I honestly never liked Street Fighter.
I like the gameplay for this one just because of the ridiculousness and complete fucking nonsense.
If they didn't have the character changing, I could probably say I wouldn't.
No, the character changing's great though.
Oh, it's awful. It just completely undoes the whole point of a character selection screen.
Yeah, but it's you're not playing original Street Fighter, you're playing Rainbow Edition.
I know, it's just still annoying.
Yeah, like there's a certain expectation there going into it. Like you're not playing this to have like a proper competitive thing going. You're playing it because it's dumb as shit.
Alright. Anything else?
Nah.
Okay. So let me just do this then.
Yeah, like nothing of its own merits that really is worth talking about otherwise.
Why it is. But anyway, that is that. Alright. So yes, that was had to take a look at that. That's Street Fighter 2 a Rainbow Edition. So
I should boot up Parsec.
well, the next game we're doing, it does have a 2-player mode, although I don't think it enhances it.
I think it's neat now.
It is
but,
neat, but yeah.
It is also a hot mess in co-op.
Yeah, that's the thing, because I wanted to at least show this a little bit off. So this is a game that technically came out in Europe, but it really is mostly Japan exclusive. The version that Europe got actually was kind of crap, to be honest. Well, it took out a lot of interesting stuff.
It's a shame too because this game is actually really neat and kind of fascinating.
So yeah, we'll also get to return to a franchise we have not seen in a while.
Yeah, Twinbee, everyone's favorite shmup franchise. It's fine, we made them bells. They are legally distinct.
Oh yeah, change the game name, by the way.
Yep, I'm working on it.
Faster. Then there's this not Dr. Wily.
That's Dr. Warumon, thank you.
Twinbee, Winbee, and Gwynbee.
Yep.
Yeah, those are their names.
Hold on. Oh, it's gonna go a little choppy. I need to restart some. There we go. Yes, this is the Twinbee, piloted by Light.
I believe this is before he finds the Death Note.
That's weird. That doesn't look like a shmup.
It's not.
I know.
And this is Wimby, piloted by Pastel. And this is Quimby, that's piloted by, I forgot what the kid's name was.
A literal goddamn baby.
Yeah. Oh,
No, that's
it's
his
Mint.
name. A
It's
literal
Mint.
goddamn baby.
Yeah, it's Mint. And this, Dr. Cinnamon. And yes, this is Twinbee Rainbow Bell Adventure. There's nothing really in options, so I think it is just a yeah, it's just stereo and just controls. So, it's a new player one. So, one thing that the European version of this actually took out was save files. In Europe, you only had access to passwords. I'm gonna go to 2 because I was actually save file A is actually the one that I was actually playing. So let's start fresh. So you have a choice of 3 characters. So what this essentially means is it changes your upgraded weapon attack, and also you have punch and jump meters. Basically, Twinbee has a medium length of both. Winbee has a shorter jump but longer punch meter, and Winbee has a shorter punch meter but longer jump meter. Jump meter is much more important, so plays Winbee.
So I see they're
Yes.
going with full-on charming aesthetic for this one.
Yes, this was very much after Bells and Whistles, where they introduced these characters, but very 80s anime. So let's go and start. So, essentially what this is, if you kind of want a very short kind of what this is, it is basically Sparks. It is Rocket Knight Adventures meets Sonic. Mixed with some Twinbee stuff. So whenever you kill an enemy, they'll drop a bell, just almost kind of like the actual shmup franchise. I picked up a yellow. I picked up a yellow bell, which gives me my weapon, my upgraded attack. I got the blue bell, which gives me a upgraded. It gives me a gun, so I now have a long range attack. I open these doors. Okay.
Very carefully.
Oh, do I need a key for this? I think I might need
Yeah,
a key
you
for
need a
this.
key.
Okay. Okay. So also, if you hold down jump, you'll do kind of a Sparker style dash. And you can go pretty high. Also, when you're falling, you can hold up and kind of do that to kind of stop your fall. You can only do that once per fall.
Also, it's a really good animation and definitely doesn't look weird.
Also, when you got hit on that one before, it looked like your hitbox was a lot bigger than your actual character.
I don't know if it is the size of your character, definitely, but yeah, that's also why I said jump is kind of more useful, because all your punch really does is basically you can use it to destroy certain obstacles.
And just like a shmup, if you get hit, you lose your power-ups.
Yep. Oh, also, sometimes you'll find items.
Right, this is basically... What if we took the Twinbee property and made it Rocket Knight? And it's actually pretty alright.
Yeah, it's actually really good. Damn, I don't think we're...
Just ignore, like, Lolo's time travel shenanigans.
Don't ignore it.
It's
Call
less
it out.
threatening than he makes it look.
Oh, I want that blue.
Don't you have a rocket move?
Yeah, I do. But, this one I think you have to punch open. So the fairies...
The trio it open.
The fairies, I think they just heal you. But there is actually something, this is one of those platformers that has endings depending upon how well you, or how many of the collectibles you get. So, yeah, if you in order to get the best ending, you have to collect pretty much, every collectible that's not a bell. Like, they give you a thing that's like, like it says how many bells you have, or that are in this. Oh, also sometimes you're rocked, you can trip over. And here's the level end. Also, take a look at that target time.
Bullshit.
Oh yeah, no, the power
go
times
back.
are fucking nonsense.
Let's do this.
Also, I've seen a task of this game and it is fucking beautiful.
It was a bit sloppy, but... So yeah, if you beat the target time, you basically get all power-ups.
But do you also miss out on collectibles?
No. Because it saves your collectibles.
Oh.
Yeah, there's no like big secret ending stuff or what have you. It's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, the only ending is basically it is the number of fairies you get, the number of doors you open, the number of so. By the way, you get a map that shows you like, oh,
It's a
here's where.
terrible map.
Yeah, but one thing there's got to be. I think the next level will do it.
So what's the point of the bells?
I think it's just. I think if you get enough of them, you will get health back. Because there's no lives in this game, which is actually kind of surprising. So is this? Yeah. So this stage has 2 exits. So it's kind of the Super Mario World kind of thing. Is that if you do certain levels or go to a certain exit, you will unlock certain levels. Yep. So let's try and get the other exit. What am I doing waiting for platforms? Oh, damn it. Okay. That was just an unfortunate... Oh. Oh, wow. Okay. Guess they, does not give me invincibility frames. Yeah, here's the other goal. Is one? Yeah. There is not from what I could tell, because I did I tried to beat the first level to get all the bells, and I didn't get anything extra from it.
So man, the art in this game is really good, and the music is really nice.
I can speed through.
I don't know, I think this game is super neat.
It is.
I like the visual look of it, and I think just from looking at it, it seems like it plays nice.
Yeah, it feels pretty good to play.
Maybe that's an exit. Yeah, because it plays really good. I don't like the whole losing everything upon death, but I really or getting hit. That's not that big a deal. Let's take it down there. Oh, I need
Yeah,
to
the
go.
power-ups in this game are nice, but they're not a necessity.
Trying to figure out how did I do that big fist attack? Anyway, I'll check something. There we go, that's what I want.
Way cool, dude.
Alex Kidd in Miracle World.
Give me
Tripping
a
like a
sec.
dingus.
God damn it, Bear.
You know, you could also save up a little bit extra and also have me re-rank that too as well, because then I can do the Switch version.
He better not be in the room, though. I will rank it into the fucking ground. Yeah, like, that is one thing that does work against this game, is that the levels are massive and they are fucking mazes.
There we go.
Just like Sonic.
Okay, sure. Okay, let's see. I want to see if the key goes from level to level. It does, okay. Okay, so that just... That's something I key. Oh, and I do that, so any yellow key I could find. Okay, here we go. Ah!
Ah, yes, Eggbot.
Oh. That's...
B-Boss.
That's right, your options will let you hurt it.
Do they do much damage?
They do 2 hearts, which is not as much as a boost, but also have a lot more safe.
Oh wow,
When did
yeah.
re-rank become 15,000?
When I adjusted all the other prices.
Son of a bitch.
I mean, it was only 10,000 before.
It's fine. Whatever.
Someone's definitely not bitter.
No, it's fine. I gambled my way to success.
Okay, now what?
I'm not touching any of these gambles anymore. I've got 5,000. I'm gonna hold on to them.
Oop, hold on. Go. Okay, so now we get to go to a new level tile, or level set.
Level tile set.
Yeah. Let's see, how many are in this level? Of course.
Zero Ranger.
Told you I'd do it. Told you.
Alright.
I warned you, man.
God damn it.
Now to save up for Space Quest.
God damn it. You already have Police Quest on there.
But you don't have Space Quest on there.
Bitch, would you rather I put the Colonel's Bequest?
I'd have to think
Blackwell.
about
Blackwell.
that.
and Blackwell.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so this
Lolo.
sometimes happens.
Lolo. I think you're stuck.
Oh, that is incredibly unfortunate.
Ow, my eyes! Holy shit.
That was really good.
That's kind of the problem with Twinbee having such short jump, is the fact that, you do it by accident. Okay, there's gonna be some on the other. Damn it. Target time 9 seconds.
Yep.
You get that if
no,
you're
the
a
fun
favorite.
box you have to. There is a extension that you have to accept. It's I forgot exactly how you do it because it's been a while. That's it. This is the mystery area. The Titanic Zone. Okay, let's go.
It's like, as much as I'd like to be a dick and hoard my wealth because of weird bugs, it never deducted the 15,000. I mean, I could just saved up for like a full episode thing and you'd be none the wiser, but...
I can't believe you're getting a conscience.
Come to find out, I'm actually not a piece of shit, mostly.
I like that qualifier. You gotta at least keep part of the brand.
God, I remember these slides. This game loves slides.
Okay, but the total number of bells.
Oh, huh.
It's a powerful number.
Oh, despawned. You still should be getting some. Actually, I can wonder how much. Figure out how much you have. Do you know how you enable the extension? You
Yeah. If you
Wouldn't be
mouse
down on the page.
Mouse over the actual stream, and in the bottom right should be a little icon of the Puzzlo, and then you click on that, and then it shows the different options: send alert, pick a card, scratchers, or redeem fun box. And pick a card and scratchers are your two gambling options.
I personally recommend pick a card because the payout is more reliable.
Can you stop the dash in mid-dash?
Nope. Damn it. Oh, that.
And the music in this is super good.
Yes, up.
coward that you are. Oh, hey, look. Why did you rewind?
Just finger slip.
It's just muscle memory at this point.
Just a fucking reflex.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah, that's a map.
Are those
As I
ice-
said,
That's a good snowman.
it is a powerful snowman.
That is the most.
But yeah. Like, as I said before, the maps in this game are garbage beyond belief. Also, yeah, once again, more super charming enemy designs.
Yeah.
The whole game's pretty much charming. The sound effects, music, you know, sprite.
I mean, that's kind of the kind of the gist of, or like the general thing with the Twinbee games.
Yep.
Everything's trying to kill you, but you just want to swish them.
Pretty much, yeah. Just you keep looking at things going, oh man, that'd make a great plushie.
I'm not sure what you're doing, Lolo. I too like boomerang baseballs.
Okay, that part wraps, so I guess I gotta fall down. I didn't know where the wrapping ended, or like where, if it wrapped onto the second map, or... Oh.
I mean, at the very
Sure.
least, we've got the Aurora Borealis, you know, at this time of year, this time of day.
Okay, let's see. Oh, here we go.
That sounds like a complaint, Tyrion, and I don't see the complaint. They're pretty good.
Do one more stage. Oh, one other thing I forgot that you could to show off that you can do. Do that, and also you can do the same thing for up and I think down as well.
Which is very good, especially in a maze-like game like this, but in general, it's a nice thing to have in a platformer.
Wait, were those instant kill? Yes.
Imagine if Sonic actually had maps.
I mean, Marsh, I do that on the regular.
It's become kind of a meme at this point.
That's more because I'm cursed.
Well, yeah.
See.
That's my name.
And also,
Yeah,
you haven't learned-
Wimby! You jumped too early,
Yeah, I gotta...
and I have no momentum.
Oh, I gotta... Oh, right. It doesn't matter because I don't have the key for it anyway.
Awesome. They have those Janine sunglasses, you know, the secretary from Ghostbusters.
Like the real Ghostbusters?
Yeah! That's what those snowmen remind me of. Just the way
Also
that
another
they're-
level that has 666 spells.
Yes.
Alright, well, I think that...
The bells toll for Satan.
Okay, we gotta see this.
Oh god. I think Wormwood was the name of a character from C.S. Lewis's The Screwtape Letters, if I remember.
Yes it is. But also, Wormwood is a thing, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it's a root. And also, it was the name of Calvin's teacher from the comic strip Calvin and Hobbes. Who was just named after the character from Screwtape Letters. Stupid, sexy Bigby.
I love this stupid anime.
It's pretty good. So wait, I wonder if you hang in front of him with your options out, does he get stun locked? Like, you could just keep going ahead of him bit by bit until his animation ends, and you never have to hit him.
I mean, there are fast ways to do this, but I do like this method. Stop jumping into it, you jackass!
Oh, damn it.
Why did you keep jumping?
Whoa! You don't need to jump, dude. It's cool.
No, because he does have iframes. Whoop.
Hey, can't you just charge up your boost?
I don't think... Well, that requires me to jump.
We're at an impasse. It's a very good boss fight.
Alright. Alright, so yeah, that is Twinbee Rainbow Bell Adventures.
It's a super neat game.
Yeah, that belong. I guess I would put that in the resist list. Alright. So that game is. Because let's see, what I mean we have Pop and Twinbee right there.
I would put it over Pop and Twinbee personally.
Yeah, because I think of the two the two Twinbee SNES games, this is the better of them.
I would maybe put it above Geograph Seal, but under Shatterhand personally.
Yeah, I can kind of see that.
It's just because like Shatterhand and Ninja Warriors again are both so fucking good. Like, this is really good too. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's better than it has any right to be, really.
Yeah.
Because it's like a massive departure from the rest of the series in terms of like how it plays and everything. But
Also,
at least they still knew to hang on to the charm, and the game itself plays well enough that they can get away with it.
It's in those two golden Konami years of 93, 94.
Yeah.
So. Action game. This is anime as all hell. It's pretty balanced.
Love, charm, like music and graphics.
That sounds
Actually, you
good
know
to me.
Yeah, I wish I could put controls in there too, because it actually feels really good to play.
I would say art and music over.
Yeah, no,
the other
definitely.
stuff. One thing I would say is map design
levels.
could be.
Yeah, it's labyrinthine and not in a good way.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that will do it for Twinbee Rainbow Bell Adventures. So now we got time for this. Okay, so this fun game. So yes,
No government operatives at Prime.
yeah,
Finally, time for the peak Pride game today.
yeah. Well,
Let's enforce the police state, motherfucker.
look, there's not that many. When you only have when you're trying to do a theme and you realize, oh wait, I'm already too far into this and I can't back out now. I need to use what I have at my disposal.
Okay, so what we'll do is as we're playing it, we'll pretend that we're just spreading the gay agenda, and everything will be fine.
Also, let's be
Sure.
real. At some point, you were sunk cost as shit with this game.
Yeah,
How much time it
I have
set
to
up?
do it at some point. It does definitely count. Like, it's not even like technically, because, no, this actually does count.
Yeah, and once again, it took so much fucking effort to set up that, like, past a point, you couldn't go back.
Yeah. So, yeah, let me... Oh,
You
I guess...
might want to futz with your setup.
Yeah,
Also, turn down the game, holy shit.
yeah, working
Also,
on
what link are you using now?
The year is 1999. The Cold War has been over for more than a decade, and for the first
also-
time in a half-century, the world is free
Hey,
from
I
the
can use
specter
Discord
of
if we're like-
nuclear apocalypse.
Sweet!
It should be a time of peace and
Or are you using
prosperity,
Parsec
but
now?
all over the globe,
No, I'm
the
using-
embers of
no,
old
it's-
animosities have been fanned into
it's,
flame by
Needs
the
to be
winds of
turned
freedom.
down.
Terrorism in the
Working on it.
21st century is
I'm
an
just watching
international
from the
industry.
stream.
Money and expertise flow freely through the global computer net.
The terrorism
Every type of
industry.
weapon imaginable is available on the black market of the third world. It has become harder and harder.
Go to new
for the security
places,
forces of
murder
individual
strange people.
nations to combat this threat to the safety of their people. What's needed is
Join
an
the military.
organization with the resources and the authority
Also,
to fight terrorism
holy
wherever
shit,
it
this is
flourishes.
compressed to hell and
It will be
impossible
composed
to
of the
parse.
best and brightest
Yeah.
counter-terrorism experts from every country, and armed with state-of-the-art weapons and equipment.
Oh, that is some
Also, I'm
siphon
sorry, what
filter
is that in the
levels.
lower right?
Its existence
don't
known
worry about
only
it.
to the most senior
It might be the
government officials.
janky-ass third-party
It would
shit that I
attack
had to do in order to get this game to
swiftly
work in a window.
before it had a chance to strike. Such an organization.
I wonder if this is using the same video type that Wheel of Time did.
So yes, this is Rainbow Six.
Man, it's real weird what this series ended up becoming.
Yeah! I mean, it's weird what the series started out as. I'll go
Man, I
over it
can't
once
believe
this...
all these people are just fainting at the sight of
Yeah, it
this.
started as low rent SWAT.
Well, kind of. So, basically some background for this game. Redstorm Interactive wanted to make a game based on the FBI hostage rescue team, or fittingly, the FBI, or yeah, FBI HRT. So the thing is that if you do an game based on them, you kind of have to have it just only be in the U.S. But they didn't want to do that. So they wanted a more international thing. So they changed kind of the name to, they were going to call it Black Ops. And just have some generic thing. But then they got word that Tom Clancy was working on a new novel that was about a international kind of anti-terrorist organization that's named Rainbow. And that is why they're like, oh, hey, we're working on this at the same time. Why don't we just go ahead and make it a game based, why don't we just go ahead and make this a game based on the novel? Which, that's kind of what this is. It follows the plot of the novel very loosely, but you're not like doing levels from the novel. It's kind of its own thing. Let's see. Let me just go into single player because that will kind of make sense. So, here's my campaign. I'm just on the first level. So, let's go in here.
Operation Steel Wind. Earlier this evening.
So
armed
the way that
members
this
of the
game
terrorist
flows is that it's broken
organisation
up into
Free
level,
Europe
or it's broken up into
seized
various
control of
missions.
the Belgian embassy in London. Your mission is to retake the embassy with minimal civilian losses.
So yes, our first mission is we have to go into the embassy and rescue the ambassador. Let's talk to John Clark.
It's like we've got our first real
John Clark,
job.
he is actually Rainbow Six.
No way.
Um,
And London says
Because
the
yeah,
same
the
about
organization that you're playing as is Rainbow.
Don't have to tell you,
Basically,
we're going over
in the
Microsoft.
novel, it is mostly
The folks on
U.S.
both
and
sides of the
UK
Atlantic
anti-terrorist
are still on
operatives with a
position.
handful of token European nations,
Take your
just so they
time,
can have a
study the
kind
situation
of
carefully
European
before you light
focus.
the fuse.
Um,
We blow it the first time out.
with the commander being John Clark, who is Rainbow Six. So, yeah, basically, he'll just give you some kind of intel. So, oh yeah, here's some more intel. Let's
And
see.
that just makes me miss the incredible napkin maps of SWAT 4.
Yeah, so let's see. Steel bar track. This
It's like
is-
such a weird thing that I found strangely charming.
Oh, so this is a British neo-Nazi group that we're going to be dealing with.
Not the usual.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't feel too bad about this mission.
Yeah, because it's so the weird thing about in the novel, the terrorists that are dealt with are really not plausible, I guess would be a word, because it was
In a
mostly
Tom Clancy novel? No.
well, so the first kind of interaction is it's just I can't remember if they're part of a terrorist group, but it's basically a bank robbery that I can't remember if they're a group or it's just a bank robbery gone wrong. The second one is a bunch of what is it? I think it's Bass separatists try and take over a theme park. And then in the third one, the now then defunct Red Army faction, they decide to, hey, let's just do a crime just for giggles. And then they take over a mansion. Then the IRA comes back for some reason. It takes over a hospital, and then the final kind of overarching villain are a group of incredibly, I guess, for lack of a better term, a bunch of radical environmentalists who basically their plot is to, okay, the world's dying, let's kill off 95% of the population by releasing Ebola at the Olympics.
Because that's where 95% of the population will.
Yeah, you don't. Basically, Rainbow Six is a really good novel, providing that you only read the bits that actually take part during the missions, because the rest is a bunch of bullshit.
So it's a Tom Clancy novel.
Yes. So anyway, that's just a bunch of thing. So here's the thing. Here is where you can select your team. Some of these people are actually from the book. The main one, Ding Chavez. He actually going forward to future Tom Clancy game or Rainbow Six games, he becomes Rainbow Six at one point. But yeah, I think I don't recognize any of these other names. Because yeah, none of these other actually it looks like in the first one it's Ding Chavez is the only one. So just to start out with, I'm going to go solo because I'm pretty familiar with this map because I'm used to playing it in other Rainbow Six games. Also, it's a little bit easier to kind of manage, just to kind of show the basics off. And also here's kind of a fun thing, which is basically you get to select your uniform. You have different camo, which I don't think the camo actually matters. But you have 3 different levels of armor. And basically the armor will basically the heavier you go is doesn't give you more health. It gives you the likelihood that you will not die if you get shot. Depending upon what weapons they have, because if they have rifles, you're screwed pretty much anyway. Also, one other thing that the weight of your armor will affect is the speed at which you do various actions, like locking doors or doing some other stuff. So your weapon selection, you kind of I did not realize or remember this game having such a low the thing with the Rainbow Six games that they usually have an incredibly advanced or it's kind of insane about how many guns they have. This you have pretty standard thing. You have your MP5, which is your standard submachine gun, a suppressed variant, which will do less damage, but it's suppressed, so it won't attract as much attention.
undetectable by the human ear.
Yeah. This I don't know what the difference between these two, because usually they give you like stats, but this one it's just, oh hey, here's what you got. No reason to do that. And then you have a couple of M16 and the Car 15. Let's just go.
It'll never be as good as SWAT 4, where I could use that fucking tear gas grenade launcher.
Okay, but tasers.
Yeah,
that too. Tasing each other was always a good time.
So let's see. For your secondary,
Taser
we have
roulette.
a choice of a couple
Can't
guns,
believe that poor
Look,
grandma.
pistols.
All I'm saying, Axe, is that there's something very special about bombarding a room with tear gas, walking in with your mask on, and tying up everyone.
So
And then tasing
Even the
grandmother.
hostages get gassed.
also, it's fun that they let you have frag grenades. Also breaching charger, which I won't need, or you can just take more ammo. That won't be necessary. I'll just go flashbangs.
The best part, though, Axe, about the tear gas grenades is it affected your teammates.
Exactly.
So this is something we'll go forward in a probably second attempt, but that is not what we're going to deal with right now. Let's go inside.
Yes, I remember that.
Okay.
Okie doke.
You want to describe the lengths you had to go through to get this game working?
Working perfectly fine before.
Also, how are you watching this, Torben?
What do you mean?
Operation Steel Wind.
Because the side stream wasn't working.
Oh, I use VLC.
Oh.
Yeah, because the side stream just goes to 1, but Lola switched it to 2.
Okay, here we go. Okay, let's start the mission. Okay, so this is very much a first-person shooter. Let's see. Can't see your gun, which is kind of weird. Also, so we have our standard. This is basically our walk. We have a kind of a view, nothing out here. So one thing about Rainbow Six is you got to be very careful because guns are lethal in this game, like very lethal.
Weird. Fucked up.
This game was one of the first-person shooters that I really got into, and it kind of affected how I viewed kind of other first-person shooters. Like, I played Doom and all that, but this was like the first one that was like not Doom that I kind of got into. But it was kind of fascinating. It's like this was like the first game of its kind that was, yeah, it was like guns, like are guns.
Guns kill.
Uh,
People die when they're killed.
Yeah. So I like to do this going top to bottom. Let's open the door. Oh, it's locked, unlocked. Or we gotta unlock it. Let's see. There's no leaning in this, so I got. Oop. Let's close our door behind us. Kind of want to avoid being in front of the doorway. So, basically, as you can probably imagine, the little reticle thing, why it's kind of bouncing is basically imagine your kind of aim is in a circle, and your gun will shoot anywhere inside the circle that the kind of the cross will make. If you think about there being a circle. Oh, actually,
There we go.
Man, that sounded anemic.
Well, it's suppressed.
Right, remember, you're not supposed to actually be able to hear it because it completely silences the gun, just like in real life.
Actually, with this specific gun, the way that the MP5SD works is it is surprisingly quiet.
Well, you're right, time tripped, because you could still hear it. Obviously, if it was silenced, it wouldn't make any noise at all. That's exactly how they work.
Yeah, I think it'd probably be a little bit louder, but that's what it is.
It just sounds like you're spitting nails at somebody.
Oh, also, if you want to play in one of the worst ways possible, one thing that this game and its sequel has is this.
Oh.
Third person. Oh wow. Oh wow.
No, let's not do that.
What even is this awful camera?
A mistake is what it is.
It was like the camera was trying to be cinematic, but hesitating every turn. Like, I will never doubt the accuracy of sound effects in video games and movies. I don't know what you all are talking about. Isn't just the suppressor designed to make it more difficult to determine the proper origin of the shot?
That is one. Yes, that is one reason why you would put a suppressor on a rifle or a weapon. Also, another reason, especially for putting on like a submachine gun, would be to make it sound specifically like something that is not a gun. Because if you think because it will be loud. Oh, also there's the ambassador.
Kill him! Kill him!
No, that will be a instant mission failure. I'm actually gonna do
You call a failure, I call a success.
Oh, do I have to?
Also, I thought suppressors only just barely suppress muzzle flash, but certain guns will need like a very specific flash hider kind of attack.
Depends upon the power of the cartridge that it fires.
Right.
Or the length of the. Actually, I should say the length of the barrel that it is below. Ooh, that's not a good room to. That's not a good way. That room. Someone right there. Nope. Oh, that's not a good way for me to at least clear out this. Make sure this is a little bit more cleared out. Whoops. Yep.
Also, oh man, that music.
You are dead. You're dead.
Okay, let's try. Let's go back to the planning phase.
Steel Wind.
Okay, so let's try doing something a little different. Oh, one other thing about this game that's kind of so you see how we have these reserve units? If a person dies in a mission and you kind of continue on, they're dead. Like, period. So you'll have to continue on with either reserves or whatever. So let's try. Medium.
Man, I'm just thinking about later games that would attempt this, like non-Rainbow Six stuff, like Frozen Synapse being a big one.
Yeah, I remember Frozen Synapse. That was a bit rough.
Yeah, there's a Frozen Synapse 2 now.
Yeah.
Music from the games is very good.
Also, Frozen. Oh god, I have to use.
Would you also say Transistor in a way?
Not.
No.
That is. What the hell? No, let's just. this works. There. Oh, they're going up there. Also, what's great is I can't remember what the buttons are. You know what? I forgot what the buttons were. Let's see. Oh yeah, I can do that. Sure. Okay.
Operation Steel Wing.
Okay. Also, that guy's doing a shimmy.
In position.
Also, you can go up. There.
In position.
I do like the simulated aspect to this, where you can send the other teams to perform different actions while you do stuff yourself.
Yeah. So, let's see, let's give, okay, let's do,
Bravo. Go. Alpha. Go. Under fire. Contact. Got him. Threat neutralized. Threat neutralized. Escorting precious cargo. Man down.
welp.
So far, so good. Basically, if you set up the plan perfectly, you, the player, don't ever have to do a single thing.
Yep.
Man down. Man down.
Oh. Well.
Nice.
I don't.
The music is mourning your lost comrades.
Well.
Man down. The backup now.
Could have gone better.
Whoops.
Well, that's everyone except for 2 people dead, which is usually what happens when I do these. That's why I usually play this game with 1 person.
That was pretty awesome.
It was very good. Kind of want someone to clip that. You better be clipping it, X.
Also,
Oh my god, why me?
also I don't.
Bravo.
Because I can trust you to clip it, maybe?
So why?
I
Oh, there we
can't
go.
believe anybody trusts me to do anything.
What the?
Just start yelling
Fine.
at him to get on the ground.
Do it.
This is good. No, this is perfect. Gently push this man out of the building. So you're going to be safe, I assure you. Just push him up against the wall and you should be able to push him more efficiently. This is making me deeply uncomfortable now I see he breathes. So man, his arms are special. Remember that weird time when they would take pictures of people and use them as textures for faces?
Yeah.
What a fucking... Ugh, it always looks terrible.
Also reminds me of the fact that one of the other ways, if I didn't want to do the PC version, was to do the N64 version of this game.
There you go, Torben.
Thank you.
His face is just so terrifying.
Seriously, no, like...
There has to be a get up command.
There has to be, but I'll take a look after it, because I need to see if I can finish it like this.
Yeah, we're in this deep.
Go.
Sir? Oh, okay.
I honestly wanted you to bring him all the way.
That would have been so awesome. Just the fans out there like, sir, he's pushing the civilian all the way.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we did it. So yeah, all these people are dead. And some of these people are fatigued. Let's retry that plan.
That was freaking awesome.
Operation Steel Wing.
Let's try this how I usually play this. Also, let's try something. Let's try something a little bit more fun.
Just go in there with a 50 cal. That's all you need.
Trying to see. I wonder if this game's shotgun works like other Rainbow Six shotguns, at least Rainbow Six Classic shotguns, in which they are actual shotguns and not the I can only hit something 2 feet in front of me.
Man, the sound effects in this game sure are something.
It's probably going to be shot, at least.
What is that noise?
It's me selecting, switching weapons. I'm trying to go between the heartbeat, because I have the heartbeat sensor. I don't know exactly, I can't remember exactly how it works in this game. Oh, looks like it's a passive thing. Hey, peekaboo.
Luckily that gun was pretty quiet. Why did he shoot him in the junk?
Everybody knows shotguns are the quietest gun on the planet.
Hey, it's my favorite game, The Quiet Gun.
see you.
Sneak, sneak. Sneak, sneak. Well, I mean, yeah, Marsh, one of the things you could do is force them into choke points and then just waste them as they come. Ah, yes. Also, the shotgun is a very good weapon for sniping.
Like you.
I am very good for sniping, yes. I snipe a lot about these games and other things.
I mean, as I said, that's perfect range. That is very much in realistic range for an actual shotgun.
I know the AA-12 does. I know that's not an AA-12, but I remember the AA-12 has like a ridiculous range for a shotgun.
Well, it's not so much that it's just that it. Because AA-12 isn't. There's nothing really more. It's just a shotgun.
I'm glad we're saving this man again.
A little bit more.
Fewer people on your side killed.
Yeah.
Could be even stealthier if the orchestra would shut the hell up. Just hold up, dude. Wait till he's down the ladder.
That man is having a fucking time.
Get me out of here.
Yeah, whole ass. And there we go.
Flawless.
All right. Next mission.
Operation Cold Thunder. Hutu rebels have captured a research outpost in the Congo run by the Horizon Corporation. Your mission is to rescue the American and European scientists without alerting the main body of the rebel force to your presence.
You made quite an impression on the Belgians during that embassy takedown. They're insisting that we handle this situation in the
Of
Congo.
course they
Horizon is
are.
the darling of the biotech industry, wildly profitable with a strong activist streak. I'll let their CEO, John Breitling, fill you in on their activities in Africa. The bottom line for us is that the leader of their research team is...
We're not in the Congo to turn a profit. We're there at the request of the World Health Organization to see if we can come up with a cure for the epidemic.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's the it's the guys that they're doing to to do tests on
Horizon doesn't exist
very
to make
bad
a
viruses.
Horizon exists to make a
Yeah,
better
very bad viruses.
If people think
They're basically the Ebola strain that they're going to try and use to kill everyone. Let's try that again. Something a little bit more longer range. Oh.
Behold, a box.
Oh, actually, we got more people, I think. Or did we already hit? Oh, we always had him. Okay. Okay, good. Also, by the way, you can't crouch and move at the same time.
But you can't duck walk?
Nope.
It's even the fucking point. Luckily, the
Oh, hi.
luckily the wildlife around here is so loud that you can't even hear gunfire.
Let's try that again. Game. There we go. Oh, nope.
Nice.
See, at least there's a trumpeter nearby to play you a death theme.
Can't hear it over the wildlife. Feel like that is a sign.
The year is Operation Cold Thunder. Hutu rebels have captured a research out.
No, because that always throws me off.
The real Rainbow Six was the friends we made along the way.
So look at that fire. Okay, he was shooting out the side of his gun.
I mean, I do the same thing.
Good to see that that's still there from the original, or from... Oh, he got hit. There we go.
Congrats.
Okay, I think that's probably good.
You don't say.
We need a few more missions to truly get the feel and understanding of this pride-friendly and completely awesome video game.
Okay, so I'd still say that still. Actually, now that I think about it, it wouldn't count for resist because you don't. You only have like, you don't even have
One
a health
hit,
bar.
one kill.
So this would be attack, wouldn't it?
By that standard, though, I think. Now this might be kind of a stretch. I actually kind of think it should be in the mine category.
Go on.
I love looking at charts.
Because it is very much a... Because if you think about it, it's kind of like... You know how people say Punch-Out is a rhythm game? Or have
Which
you heard
makes
of that?
sense, yeah.
I think that this is kind of more of a... It's a puzzle game that you're trying to figure out what's the best way to take on a situation. It's not a Twitch shooter by any chance. Because it's you
Not
trying...
like SWAT.
Kind of. Yeah, you're trying to find the best solution to a scenario.
And it does have a simulation aspect to it, so yeah, I can see that this being considered more strategy than action.
Because I wouldn't say it's a full-on strategy game, but it is very much a you need tactics.
Well, you could play it as a full-on strategy game, or you could play it as a full-on action game. Yeah.
I love looking at map.
Map is good.
It's just, I get the planning thing and how in depth it is, but also it will never match the beauty of the fucking napkin maps of SWAT 4.
Yeah.
Just look at this giant fucking coffee stain on your map.
Alright, well, in that case, where would you put that in this list? I'm kind of thinking... Maybe right in between Clue Clue Land and Puzzled?
Yeah, I guess.
Tactical first-person shooter. It is very... Oh, I know what it is. Cash grab.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
It is very much an expert game.
Mm-hmm.
Now, likes and dislike.
Dislike the art. That game has not aged well in terms of graphics.
Also, I would say difficult controls.
Yeah.
It's extremely complex.
Anything else?
Not for me.
Nah. Nothing else really stands out.
Alright, well, with that, let me just do this real quick.
Also, that was extremely loud.
Okay. So, yes. With that, that is going to do it for this episode. So, thank you all for watching. If you're watching this on Twitch, you can follow my YouTube, or go to my YouTube channel by going to youtube.ltp.life. That will take you to where I place edited versions of these episodes, like where I'm going to have to edit out when my internet just completely crapped out. You'll see that there. I usually upload it Sundays or Mondays. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can go to my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/LoadAPuzzlo. I record these episodes Fridays at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and Saturdays at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to keep up to date with how I'm doing, you can follow me on Twitter at LoadAPuzzlo. And if you want to do the same, you can join my Discord server by going to discord.ldp.life in your browser. And if you have an account, you can take part in polls and other various stuff there. So, with that, thank you all for watching. Next episode, A Feeling of Deja Vu, in which we, if this episode being the rainbow part of the theme for this month, now on to the reading part. And by reading, I mean old text adventure games. Well, not quite text, but yeah, we're going to start taking a look at the ICOM, I forgot exactly what the full name, but the ICOM adventure games. And the ones we're going to start with are Deja Vu and Deja Vu 2, Lost in Las Vegas. So, with that, thank you all for watching, and have a good night.
And just remember, every single one of you is wonderful and valid.
Yes.
All of you.
Yes.
Even you.
Except for turfs.
Fuck turfs.
Dropkick all turfs into the sun.